Don't be listening to these girls who talking about putting Dawn dish soap in your hair. You listen to them, you're gonna wind up back in your own situation, okay? All right, you guys, this is the video you've been waiting for. So we are talking about what are the things that you will need or need to do before going to your actual hair transplant appointment, especially in Turkey. I got my handy dandy notebook, so I don't leave anything out for you guys because I just love to be very detailed. I like to over deliver, if you will. But let's start off with the things that you should do before going to an actual hair transplant surgery. You should definitely be washing your hair before your hair transplant surgery. Don't go up in there with no dirty hair. That is just like setting yourself up for just like infections and stuff like that. So you want to be really clean about this situation. Wash your hair really, really good. And I'm not talking about a regular shampoo. I'm talking about a good clarifying shampoo wash. And it's important that you do that just so that you get deep down a really good, deep, squeaky clean shampoo, which is super important. If you don't happen to have a clarifying shampoo, any clarifying shampoo should be good. If you don't have a clarifying shampoo, I highly recommend just putting some apple cider vinegar in your shampoo, and that will give it a good cleanse. Don't be listening to these girls who talking about putting Dawn dish soap in your hair. You listen to them, you're gonna wind up back in your own situation, okay? Secondly, for me personally, because I have type 4 hair, this is very thick hair. Just to make it a little bit easier on myself, I decided to straighten my hair. It's not completely like something you should do, but for me, I thought it was easy for, you know, them to separate my hair. Nobody was yanking and pulling on my hair, tearing and breaking. So I just straightened it so it was like very straight at the root, if anything, so that they could do a really clean job, making their lives easy. We know our hair is difficult, so make it easy for them, make it easy for you. Therefore you won't have any complaints about, oh well, they messed up my hair. That's your own fault. You didn't make it easy for them. If you have not gotten a passport, if you're going to Turkey, you better be going ahead and applying to get your passport so that you can get it to you as soon as possible, so that you'll have that piece of document ready for you to go overseas. There should be no reason as to why you have not done this already. You better go ahead and get that passport. Passports are mandatory, okay? Passports aren't even an option here. You gotta have a passport. So this is now going into the list of the things you may need to pack, or you must pack, for your hair transplant surgery. Secondly, you are going to need a travel neck pillow. And I'm talking about just the simple kind here. This is going to be your best friend for a really, really long time, so you better get acquainted, because it's going to help keep the growth and maintain the growth without laying and sleeping on your sides, which to me I think it has contributed a lot to my hair growth. Now, I know a lot of people think this is the type of neck pillow that they should buy. Don't go fancy. When you go fancy, you go wrong. Get the simple one and stick to it, because you're going to run into uncomfortable situations of not being able to get comfortable because they did all the different type of grooves than just the regular basics. You just need the basics. It should be simple and plushy and firm. So my next topic would be something super duper comfortable throughout this whole duration of the trip, just because this is not a glamour trip, okay, you guys? I recommend wearing super dark clothing. So as you guys can see, I have on a navy blue 2-piece set. I do happen to have these items in my Amazon link. I have it in my bio, so go check that out. So what I would recommend for you to wear is really mostly all dark clothing. So black tops during your first appointment, during the surgery, dark outfit just like this for my wash day. This is what I wore on my wash day, but I did wear a black top on my actual surgery day. It could be a button down, it could be very loose in the neck, just like this. This is another one that I got in green, but that's why you see me wearing it all the time, because it's so comfortable. It's very loose, and you can get this around your head, which is the most important part of it all. And then when it comes to like going to sleep at night, you're gonna definitely want to get either some dark pajamas or you're gonna want to sleep topless. I'm just gonna say that, just because when you go to sleep, you are going to be leaking pus and whatnot and blood all down your back while you're going to sleep. It is a very nasty situation, so I'm just letting you know. The fourth thing that I do recommend here is some travel bottles. Travel size bottles are going to be your best friend when it comes to taking home the product that they send to you for caring for your hair. I know that these bottles was literally 5 and 6 ounces. I think 5 to 6, 7 ounces maybe a piece. And I had to distribute it to a smaller bottle just so that I could take it in the airport. So we don't want to be throwing away our product that we put our money into. So make sure you guys get some travel size bottles. Next, I want to discuss those pea pads or doggy pads or whatever the liners that you may use, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. Those might be very essential to you. I don't know if your company will provide you guys with one. Longevita did provide me with one, but I think I needed 2. So just in case if they don't, or if they are stingy with theirs, you could just pack in 2. I mean, you can get a couple of those from the Dollar Tree. They're $1.25. You can do that. And they come with like 5. The reason why I say bring those pads is because when you lay on the actual hotel towels, it's going to be very raw on the back of your head, and you're not going to want your head to be touching on those hard, bristly type towels. That's very uncomfortable. Next item that I'm going to talk about is baby wipes, because in Turkey, I don't know, for whatever reason, they do not believe in actual towels. So you are going to be drenched. You're going to be leaking blood all over your back, your neck, your face, whatever. They're going to be spraying you. It's going to be uncomfortable. So you're going to be very saturated in nastiness that you do not want to be a part of. So just to clean yourself up a little bit better on the go while you're there, whatever, so that you are comfortable, I suggest getting some baby wipes. With that being said, Q-tips are definitely going to play a big part with the blood and liquids and whatnot all sinking into your ear, because it is disgusting. Oh my God. That is one of the things that really just like made the whole resting experience nasty. I don't know. I had to clean my ear. I was like, oh my God, my ears are draining full of blood. Please, I need something for my ears. You're gonna need these. So I'm not exactly sure how you feel about leaving the airport or going around town. I suggest bringing a silk scarf in case you guys might just want to cover up, and that's okay. I totally agree. I got a very loose silk scarf and I just tied it around loosely. The top of my hair was my savior from not even having the scarf rest on my head, so that's very helpful. I also tied it up with using this little blue cap, as you guys can see. That just kind of kept things in order back in the back, just in case if it's oozing anything, or just making it comfortable for people to see me from the back, because I couldn't, and I know it was leaking product and whatnot, but it definitely helped tie everything back, kept everything back. So if you guys think that you should get some blue surgical caps, do so. So last but not least, it's totally not mandatory or anything like that, but if you're anybody like me, you might want to bring a blanket, just because it was cold in the establishment, so I wanted to be comfortable as I was laying and taking a nap. So if you guys want to be warm, bring your blanket. And yeah, that's all the things that I think are super mandatory, or what I think you should be packing for your hair transplant surgery to Turkey. If you guys are going to Turkey, let me know what you guys think. If I left anything out, be sure to hit the comments, let everybody know what I missed. I'm not perfect, but I hope this video helps you guys out. Thank you guys so much for watching.